Quinto y último capítulo.
Bruce, how are you? My very best buddy, my old pal.
Hi there, Brucey.
What's it been? I don't know, 3 weeks. Let's see. Last time I laid eyes on you must have been... Oh, yeah. You didn't believe me when I told you I killed those agents in self-defense. It really cleared something up for me. Because friends trust each other.
Hombre, tú no lo has demostrado.
I guess we know what you aren't. Harley and I have the virus, and if we're anything, we're sharers. It's just too fun to keep to ourselves. So picture how it hit you when you lost those few dozen people on the bridge. Nothing about all of Gotham. Maybe then you'll know what it feels like when a friendship dies.
Lo tira hacia atrás. Este tío lo va a secuestrar seguro. Porque el camión por detrás estaba abierto.
Batman, over here.
What happened?
You need to see it. He's down that way. We're trying to help him, but...
That's familiar. Bullock.
We managed to save him from bleeding out.
The clowns.
We think it's some kind of booby trap. Until we get someone here with an X-ray, we can't risk moving him.
Let me see what I can find.
With what's happened in Gotham lately, I'm not taking any chances.
Get these people back. It could be a bomb.
We need to clear the area! Back up!
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, no. Jesus.
¿Prefiere morir?
It's safe to cut him down. We're past the sick punchline.
Joder.
Guess this is the world we live in now. Turns your stomach.
Jim.
It's good to see you. Even though... I can't remember the last time I was on this side of a police line. Waller canned me, in case you hadn't heard. Right in front of that lowlife Wayne. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me. But, look where it got me, doing it myself.
She overstepped. You shouldn't have been fired.
You ain't kidding. She's bad for this city. A disease. And we're all infected.
Vitals are dropping!
Easy now. Don't move.
Jesus. Now, this time off, it's given me some time to think. Back in the day, it was only the gangsters you had to worry about. Now, cops are cut open and filled with carnival toys. Makes you wonder. How'd we get here? I look around, the streets are the same. The only real difference is Batman. You know, I hate saying it, but do you think that we only saw this kind of thing after you showed up? Yeah, you brought in a lot of good callers, so I hope it's not the case, but maybe Batman's made Gotham more dangerous.
Gotham's in bad shape. You feel it on a day like today. I do all I can to keep these scum off the streets. But I can't do it alone. Help me fight back.
I'm not on the force anymore. Oh, hell. I can't keep my hands out of this. I'll poke around, let you know. Hey, I shouldn't have come down on you so hard about arresting Wayne. Yeah, maybe next time we go at it side by side, huh?
Batman, Bullock's asking for you.
I tracked a stolen van full of clowns. So I followed to see what they were doing.
That was brave, Detective. You did good work.
Thanks. Wish I'd stayed home, though. They picked up a drop.
Was John Doe with them?
They left a box. Goddamn freaks.
No sign of explosives. Should be safe to open. Gas masks. What kind of attack is he planning? Plastic flowers. He thinks this is all a joke. Automatic weapons. They're heavily armed. Authorized by Wayne Enterprises. And signed for by Chairwoman Regina Zellerbach.
Regina can't come to the phone right now. This is her assistant.
This is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, hello.
Tell Regina I need to speak to her. I'll be there shortly.
I'll let her know. Thank you.
Share prices have been holding steady despite the events of the last few days. But who knows how long that will last once word gets out. Our CEO brought known terrorists into the building. A security guard was injured. He's looking...
Regina?
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you and your fashion consultants, Bruce.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Ma'am, he's here. In the boardroom.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Why would he come back here if he's with them?
You had to know it might come to this. Your connection to these felons, whatever it is, it could ruin the company. You have left me with no choice.
Nice try, Regina. But we both know you're the guilty one in this room.
What are you talking about?
Care to explain this? You've been authorizing some interesting shipments.
What is this? Automatic weapons? Grenades? Bruce, truly, I never signed this. I've never even heard of this. Bruce? What's going on?
Something funny?
A priest, a rabbi, and a CEO walk into a boardroom. Priest says, it's a trap. The rabbi says, Joker tricked us.
Call security!
The CEO doesn't say anything. Cause he's dead!
Did somebody call for backup? Eyes on me, Brucey. If you care one iota for these suits, you'll stand down. I mean it. Get those hands where I can see them.
Please, Harley, don't.
Smart move. Nice work, Kent. You're really moving up the career ladder.
What do you want?
Thank you oh so very much for asking, Regina. What do you think I want, sweet cheeks?
The serum is gone, Harley. It's over.
Ain't over till it's over. I was inspired to think outside the box. Ah, here comes my inspiration now.
I bring you Joker!
This meeting is now called to order. Regina, good to see you again. Bruce, buddy. Put her there. It's just a handshake. Come on, don't leave a pal hanging. That was shocking. You get it? Bruce, it's been too long. Just finishing up a grand tour of this delightful city. Visited some of our old haunts along the way. But this, Bruce, this has gotta be my favorite. Ma and Pa always said I'd make it to the top one day. Dreams really do come true. Wayne Enterprises. I bet the benefits package is top-notch. Does it cover accidental death and dismemberment?
John, stop this. It's not too late.
Joker, now! You really think I'm going to listen to you? After what you did? Can you believe this guy? And now, for my first executive order.
You remember that pesky virus, don't you, Bruce? We found a way to make more of it. A whole lot more. Wanna do the honors, Puddin'?
Oh, honey, you know me so well.
Entonces, ¿para qué cojones?
I wanted us to be friends, Bruce, but you ruined it. And now we get to be enemies. Don't! You thought Riddler was bad? Penguin? Lady Arkham? None of them knew you like I do. I know just how to press those buttons.
that little but very powerful bomb right there, Gotham? We got 100 more where that came from. Planted all around the city where you'll never find them. Except for the ones I'm setting off now.
No!
I sent your friendly neighborhood police force a list of demands. First and foremost, Batman's head on a pike in Gotham Square. He's the one who started this.
I love her.
You got 24 hours to make good. So chop chop.
She's something else, isn't she? All those demands. I've only got one. Stop me, Bruce. Be my best enemy. Be the man I need you to be.
It doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to be enemies.
You think I'm an idiot, Bruce? You and I both know that's all that's left for us. After what I've done.
Oh, toughen up, little canary. Guess you fell off that ladder. Keep the masks on. No survivors. Too bad. You done catching up, Mr. J? Place is, starting to stink.
We're done. For now. We are going to have so much fun.
Till next time, Brucey.
Bruce! Bruce, wake up! Thank God. Joker and Harley are gone. Cops are on their way.
Let's just get to the lab. Tiffany, don't.
La gente que...
Bruce!
Harley knocked me pretty good. Just gotta get to the elevator.
Oh my God. James from accounting? Oh God. Bruce!
I'm okay.
Te vas a caer, tío.
Let me help.
Oh, I've got it.
Computer, on.
All those bodies. I'll never get that image out of my head. Regina, she didn't deserve that. None of them did.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. Sorry you had to see that.
I'll be all right. I have to be.
Bruce. Oh, thank God. I saw the news. Tiffany, are you all right?
A little shaken, but yeah, I'll be okay.
Al, sit rep on the areas impacted by the bombs.
I'm on it. Joker and Harley are using the attacks to cover their escape. The authorities have no leads on where they've gone.
Harley said they planted bombs throughout the city. I got a piece of fabric off of John. Could give us an idea of where he's been. Let's see what we can learn from this thing.
Right.
Analysis, trace elements, anything recent.
It's chaos, Bruce. Bringing up drone coverage on the blast sites now. The bombs have an explosive component in addition to the chemical payload.
Disperses the virus across a larger area. They've closed off the docks.
It seems they had to. No one is sure how long the fallout will take to dissipate.
That cargo ship, was it...
Operational? Unfortunately, yes. Everyone aboard was dead within seconds. One of the bombs detonated on Gotham Bridge, the primary route out of the city. People, they succumbed to the virus as they were driving.
Authorities have shut down the east side and peninsula bridges.
For now, there is no way out of Gotham by car. There were multiple explosions along Mercy Street Station, with Gotham General Hospital at the center. They're estimating the death toll at...
We have to stay calm, Al. Focus.
At this rate, it seems as if nothing can stop them.
Maybe. But Joker hasn't told Harley my identity. If he had, she would have taken my head off back there.
Perhaps their partnership isn't as stable as they'd like us to believe. He's keeping secrets from her. At least for a time.
Joker's toying with me, trying to get in my head. He said he wanted to be my best enemy. It sounds like he wants me all to himself.
Well, perhaps we can use that against them.
This is insane. We have to shut them down before they burn this city to the ground.
A number of foreign particles have been detected on the fabric. Traces of pollen, wax, and wine.
That doesn't give us much to work with.
Well, you'd be surprised. Joker said he visited some of our old haunts.
It appears that he blames you for what he has become. If he hopes to defile the memories of your time together, it will be with more of these chemical bombs.
And you think you can cross-reference those places with...
With the elements found on the fabric, yes.
Huh. That's some hunch.
Sometimes a hunch is all a detective has. John used to run therapy circles at the stacked deck.
Perhaps this is where he met his followers.
The cleaning polish on the rag contains some wax, but that seems like a stretch. Nothing here I'm looking for. Divinity Church. John managed to track me here after he got out of Arkham.
Dad's funeral.
Ay, no, esto no. ¿Dónde puede ser? ¿Este? No. Que claro, lo veo en blanco y negro y ¿dónde está el color?
Communion wine. Could be a match. Traces of pollen are coming from the flowers along the altar. Those candles look recently burned. Divinity.
That sick bastard.
People are afraid. They'll be looking for solace.
The church will be full. Harley and Joker knew this when they planted the bomb. Al, contact the agency. Tell them where I'm headed.
Right away. Stay alert. Gotham is in a state of panic.
How can you go out there again? After what just happened? I don't know how you do it. You saw those people get massacred. And that's just the start.
I do it because I can't afford to take a night off. I do it because people rely on me to be there when things like this happen.
I do it because I'm Batman.
Then let me help you. Take my drone with you. It can help you find the bomb.
Thanks.
GCPD and the agency are slammed with everything that's happening. You'll be fighting on your own.
I'm never alone out there. I've always had someone watching over me.
Police are looking for information on the whereabouts of Harleen Quinzel and a man calling himself Joker after a string of biochemical attacks across Gotham. Footage of the suspects was released from inside Wayne Enterprises just moments ago. Warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing for some listeners. I sent you friendly neighborhood...
Waller.
Batman.
Thank God. I wanted to talk to you about Harley's demands. Portraits of her and Joker painted on City Hall. The brain of Riddler's killer. My personal favorite. All agency operatives must leave Gotham within the next 24 hours. Except for Amanda Waller, who'll be shot out of a cannon at the stroke of midnight. You know these maniacs better than anyone. What's your take on this?
We need to figure out a plan before this gets any worse.
Stall for time. Give in to some of their lighter demands. Keep them busy.
I consider that possibility myself. Not sure if it'll work, but right now we have to take what we can get.
I've got a lead on another bomb. They may have planted one in Divinity Church.
I'll do what I can, but I'm stretched thin. Those clowns hit one of my transports, and there's unrest forming across the city because of their demands. Asking for us by name. It's designed to turn the city against us. Bomb goes off in place of worship. People might just throw us to the wolves to save themselves. I'm starting to wonder if there's a damn thing we can do about it.
I'm still here, Waller. You're not alone in this. Together, we can save the city.
That's nice to hear you say. I'm sending one of my agents to the church now. An EOD specialist will be close behind. Seems to me like both of us can use someone we can trust right about now. Good luck, Batman. Waller out.
Our beloved Gotham is under siege. From all sides. It is here we gather in your eyes.
Everyone, out!
What the move? Get out of my way!
Please, everyone, calm down!
I said out. That includes you.
That's one way to clear the place.
Avesta.
Batman. Waller sent me to assist. New toy?
Something like that.
I've calibrated my drone to scan for traces of the virus. You can take the controls while I analyze the data.
Gas masks.
I'll make sure no one else tries to come inside.
Let's get started. Syncing now. How about the north pews?
No, nothing here. Not much trace. Unlikely the bomb is here. Traces are minimal. Probably not here.
Here.
Jackpot.
The bomb.
If this goes off, it'll kill everyone in a 5-block radius.
Then you'll
Find a way to disarm it.
If we could just see the internal components.
Here goes. I can see wires.
Let's get a better look.
Harley said 24 hours.
There are no numbers on the timer. Was she telling the truth?
Looks in sync with the timer. Damn it.
Oh God.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire for the timer. Cutting it should prevent the bomb from going off.
Activating electromagnetic imaging. A failsafe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
That's the one.
Powers the teeth. Cutting this wire won't stop the bomb.
Careful, there's not much time left.
Joder, tío, ¿en serio? No me lo creo, tío. En serio, tío. A ver, tío. No, es que no lo entiendo, tío. Continúa, a ver. Yo lo tengo que hacer desde el principio.
Damn it.
Oh God.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire for the timer.
El caliente en prima.
Activating electromagnetic imaging. A failsafe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
Ah, el amarillo. Coño, es que no he leído, tío. No he leído el texto porque va todo tan errático.
It's safe.
Hold on. Getting some strange readings off the bomb. I'll do a more thorough analysis and let you know what I find.
Damn. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158
Joder, podía haber subtitulado esto, tío, ¿sabes? Es que, joder, que le cuesta.
What's that? Love your best enemy. This is all just a game to him. All of this suffering and death, just for a laugh.
Got something. The paint on the bomb. It's made of a unique solvent mixture.
I cross-referenced it with the chemical manufacturers in Gotham. Got a few hits.
Send the list to the agency.
Done.
GCPD officers are being sent to scout the locations.
Nice work.
I'll keep looking, see what else I can find.
We have a lead on potential locations.
Oh, good.
Iman.
Destroying Riddler's blood. It was a terrible mistake. It escalated the situation on the bridge with Harley. Everything spiraled out of control into this. And now we have Joker. I see how I helped to create this monster. Now that I've seen the destruction firsthand.
You can't feel guilty, Iman.
But it turned out wrong.
You did what you thought was right.
A lot of people died today because of it. A lot more might die.
Ma'am, backup is here. We have EOD on standby. What are your orders?
I guess this is our opportunity to keep that from happening. Get EOD prepped for disposal. No one comes in here without my express consent. Batman. They say you should never meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
It's done, Waller.
So I heard. Good work. I've got Gordon on the other line. Says he has a lead. But he'll only talk to you. I trust you'll handle and report back. Patching you through.
Jim.
Hey, Batman, I've got a lead on Joker. A solid one. I'm at Ace Chemicals. I need you to meet me... damn it, Batman. I can't do it.
Can't do what?
You can go to hell, you son of a bitch!
Jim! Gordon. Jim.
Batman.
Pero no me deja hacer nada.
Wait! I can't give a gift to my new friend if you beat him to death. Don't worry, I've got something else planned for you. Go on, don't be rude. The map I promised. All the bomb sites are marked with a smile. My gift for you, new best friend. Isn't that right, Gordy? No, that nickname doesn't work. Jimmy! Jimmy here led you right to me.
There was no way we could meet their demands. Joker offered me the bomb locations in exchange for you. I couldn't go through with it.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, Jim. I've got people to do that for you. Besides, you were the perfect bait.
I'm sorry, Batman. I shouldn't have even considered making a deal.
I understand, Jim. You did what you had to. Take the map and get out of here.
Okay, you Jimbo. Run along and save Gotham.
Jim!
Just not too fast. I still have lots to do before my other half finds out I gave away the map. Dump him in his car.
He'll bleed out. You need to get him to a hospital.
What? Hospital? We blew it up, remember? You need to pay more attention. That look! Right there. That's what I wanted to see. You know, Dr. Leland used to say anger is often a response to feeling powerless. You think maybe that's why you're so mad? Because I'm on top? Because I have you completely in my power? Because the tables have turned?
This therapist you keep talking about, she did a terrible job.
On the contrary, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I was in such a dark place before. Now everything is light. Jimmy's just the first, you know. I have plans for all your friends. Not all of them have to die, just whatever hurts them worst. Like with Gordy, you two will spend the rest of your days knowing what you had is poisoned. Harley's gonna be upset, of course. She wanted the whole city to drink virus mimosas. Someone would have survived like Riddler, and she'd have gotten her serum. You think she'll forgive me when she finds out? About the map, I mean. But nothing less would get Chief of Mustache to flip. I just had to have your staunchest frenemy betray you. Couples come back from wars, don't they? That's not, irreconcilable differences, is it?
The John I knew valued trust more than anything else. And now you're betraying Harley's.
What do you think that means, Dr. Leland? I gotta say, it makes me feel uncomfortable when you put it that way. Yeah. Thing is, Harley's perfect the way she is. And if she does get sick, I'll be there to take care of her.
John.
Oh, well, hasn't this just been illuminating? We laughed, we cried, it changed our lives. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in Gotham, can you? But
secret. Because if you tell Harley, she'll just set the bombs off early, exploding Gordon's dreams of being a hero. And who wants that?
John.
It's Joker! Sit! Play dead! Good boy!
I know this seems like it's not the greatest situation. It's nothing personal, it's just Bruce, you know? But I tell you what, I'll let you get back at him for getting you into this.
Or I could just leave. You could let me go.
If you press that button, one right there, you'll have the chance to go free. Which will, in turn, trap Bruce forever. So, I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3! Congratulations! You did it!
Selena.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal.
Nos hace un raid de
¡Buena! ¡Hombre! Espérate un momento, voy a parar. ¡Buena, hombre! Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo lo pronuncio? Muchas gracias por seguirme, Moca. Y muchas gracias por la raid. ¿Sería Kio? ¿Kioka? No, Kyokoan, ¿no? Sería, ¿no? Muchas gracias por la buena raíz. Vale. Mejor que yo. Ay, estaba aquí en tensión. ¿Qué tal, gentecilla?
Moca VT. Gracias por seguirme, lo cuelo.
Porque es que el Joker nos ha capturado a todos, ¿sabes? Y ahora pues no sé qué va a pasar. Ahora lo veréis.
Now, you kids play nice. Unless you want to end up like the other losers.
Moca VT. Nos hace un raid de 1 viewers grande.
Muchas gracias por la raid, Moca.
I know it doesn't look good, but I wasn't just going to cut and run. I thought if I were free, I'd be able to do more to help. Or at least go find some backup to get you out of here. That's the truth. You look a little dubious. You believe me, right?
Of course, I trust you.
Thanks. Quite a scenario we find ourselves in, huh? Are you just gonna sit in that cart, or are we getting
Si queréis probar el overlay, ¿vale? Le dais a exclamación menú y probáis los comandos. Hay interacción en el overlay, por si queréis probar. O si tenéis curiosidad.
Just give me a second to get free. No way to pick the lock. Damn it. Here we go.
Are you...
¿Y ahí tenéis el Discord? Vale, pues quien quiera pasarse. Que tengo que hacer así.
Give your escape 2 thumbs up! Get it? Now that you're free, I can tell you, the key to escaping the room is... Well, it's a key. But hurry up, because Harley and I have quite a dinner party planned for you. It's a very special guest.
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside. The electricity cooked them alive. We gotta get out of here.
No sé si es la mejor de las ideas. No, entre corchetes no, solamente la exclamación. Tienes que poner la exclamación y lo que ponen en el texto. O sea, dentro de lo que esté entre corchetes. Tienes que ponerlo incluso con las mayúsculas. Ahí está. Ha salido, ¿no? Sí, sí, mira, ha salido. Pues bueno, porque aproveche. Eh, Venga, que aproveche. Ahora sí que vas a aprovechar. Yo ya después cenaré.
How did you end up here?
The agency nabbed me.
Y muchas gracias.
With love. The Sanctus lab was so chaotic after the robbery. I let my guard down for 1 second and... collar. They threw me in a transport. Then the next thing I know, the truck's flipped on its
No, no,
side
sin los
by an explosion.
corchetes, Moca. Sin los corchetes. Tienes que poner exactamente sin los corchetes.
They took all of us.
Eso, ahí,
I'm
ahí.
the only one left.
¿Ves? Y se coloca ahí. Que aproveche. A ver.
Locked.
No, voy a pegar una patada porque no sé si... No, no.
Can't escape until I get that key.
Great. Now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she could also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped, and unable to help the other dinner guests, because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce? You going to trust a thief?
All right, coming your way.
You should know by now, Bruce. You can trust me.
Sí, también lo tengo.
You two like each other so much, you can fry together.
The electrical box. If you cut the wire connected to the floor...
One of these agents tried that, but...
Perdón si no miro el chat, pero es que no puedo. Tengo que esquivar las cosas. A ver, ¿qué habéis dicho? A ver, el Among Us, el World of Among Us lo tengo yo. Se viene la segunda parte, hostia. Yo lo tengo para Play 3, pero necesito para Steam, ya que en PC lo tengo en físico. Y porque no sé, ¿hay alguna forma de streamear la Play 3? Es que yo sé que la Play 4 se puede, o sea, conectando un cable, pero no. Y después vinculando lo que viene siendo Twitch en Play 3. Perdón, en Play, que diga. Pero no sé cómo funciona. Es muy complicado de Play 3. Ah, vale. No obstante, si no, yo creo que te va a compensar más esperar las ofertas, ¿sabes? Y lo pillas con las ofertas. Más que comprarte una capturadora y después jugarlo desde la Play. A no ser que tengas muchos juegos que puedas streamear desde la Play 3, ¿sabes? Pero si solamente es por un juego, no creo que compense.
Luckily, the next room is guaranteed to do just that. And it'll be even better with the stray tagging along. To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through the tunnel of love.
Bruce. Thanks.
Just take it slow.
Cuidado que te.
What's that phrase? I'd walk a mile over broken glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic than pulling shards from each other's kneecaps?
Bruce?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Ay, qué dolor. Ay. Es que es eso, tienes que mirar si te compensa o no comprar una capturadora. Porque si tienes muchos juegos de Play 3 y quieres streamearlo, que eso es lo importante, que quieres streamear esos juegos de Play 3, pues una capturadora te viene mejor. Pero si es por un juego o dos, a lo mejor no. Todo depende de los recursos que tengas. Por cierto, Moca, ¿tú también streameas? Estoy parando para que puedas leeros. Moca, ¿tú también streameas o no? Porque no sé si te tengo enseguida. ¿Sabes? Para tener una lista de gente. Para que pueda. ¿Vale? Pues te voy a seguir, ¿vale? Y si te veo en algún momento que coincidamos los horarios y tal, ¿sabes? No prometo que vaya a ser siempre la raíz hacia ti, ¿sabes? Siempre lo oriento en plan pocas personas, ¿vale? Y que de vez en cuando voy cambiando de persona a persona. Para ayudar un poco. A ver. Eh,
But something of us always remains. Our greatest accomplishments, our darkest sins, and the sins committed against us. They never stay buried for long, do they,
Riddler, Lucius Fox, Martha Wayne, Thomas Wayne, John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce! Get back to digging!
Tengo que mirar.
Dig up the truth.
De nadita.
This'll do the job.
Espérate. Se escucha eco en tu audio. Trata de bajarle un poco de audio a tus audífonos porque tu micrófono se está gastando en el audio. Vale. Voy a bajarle porque a lo mejor está saturando. A ver, ahora, mejor. Ah, vale. Vale, vale, vale. Venga, pues lo dejo como está. No te preocupes. Lucia Fox.
Oh, God.
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
Something underneath.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dearly departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, that cad. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around. This is a good old-fashioned whodunit. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Ay. Mm. Ya no sé, ¿eh?
You're just pulling every string, aren't you?
While going to see the movie was your idea.
A ver. Usa la etiqueta.
Lucius.
Good enough. Batman would have been more accurate, but I guess you can't separate the man from the other man. In combat spandex. Hard to separate Lucius Fox from the linoleum in Wayne Tower now, too. If you know what I mean.
I guess he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Probably him.
Lo que quiere es que...
Please tell me you're just blindly trying options.
¿No? Hostia, pero...
Bruce, you have to know better than this.
Este no... Espérate, vamos a irnos para atrás. Vale.
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Not entirely right, but not wrong either. 'Twas Bruce that killed the poor little doe. John just wanted to make his best friend happy. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest. Still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Es que tenía que haber puesto las etiquetas al revés, tío. No lo puedo repetir esto, tío. Pues claro. A ver, espérate, a ver si por casual me repite esto. A ver. Sí, mira.
Something underneath.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dearly departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, that cad. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around. This is a good old-fashioned whodunit. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Lucius.
Batman, ¿no?
Some people would say Lucius Fox was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we both know he was there then because of Batman. The man got spray painted across Wayne Tower for the Dark Knight. That's loyalty.
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Poor John was betrayed by his very own best friend. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
You're just pulling every string, aren't you?
Yes, the way Nate takes another victim. His shady dealings got a loved one killed. Will history repeat itself tonight?
No sé, tío.
I guess he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Probably him.
No sé, tío.
Wouldn't that be an interesting turn of fate?
No, coño. Vale, ya me acuerdo los nombres. Ya me acuerdo los nombres. Y ese era el que mató a...
None of our suspects killed Riddler, obviously. I didn't
Joder,
think
qué
it was
tonto
you,
soy, tío.
Or your dad, or Joe Chill. Joker doesn't know, unless it was him. He's just messing with us.
¿Eso es verdad? Pero claro, ya no puedo elegirlo. Sí, sí, lo sé, lo sé. Que no me es que no me he acordado del nombre.
Are there any left?
No, we placed them all.
What the hell?
Someone's in there. I can't get it open. I'll find something else. Tiffany.
Madre mía.
I couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Sí, es la hija de Lucio Fox.
Alfred lost touch with you at the Ace Chemical plant. I tracked you. I wanted to help. I ended up here.
What is it?
The final sticker.
It looks like...
That's you.
So what?
Que tú mataste a este hombre.
Joker
Acertijo. Acertijo, dice. Acertijo no. ¿Cómo se llama?
I'm not sure why. It's just... Bruce, I can't.
Hey, you can tell me.
Enigma, eso. Enigma. Enigma.
Joker's right.
Gracias por decírmelo.
I killed Riddler.
Es que acertijo no es enigma aquí en español.
I'm not proud of it. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Selina!
I came to this town to avenge him.
Back off!
Your friend killed my father.
She's Lucius Fox's daughter.
Tiffany.
Whatever will you do, Bruce? You're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because
No, 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 no.
code to reach your old friend.
No está traducido en español de España.
Wait, you got it in
Porque mira, o por ejemplo, aquí en los subtítulos le dicen Guasón. Y no es Guasón, es el Joker. Aquí en España. O Gatubela. Gatubela no está aquí en España, es Catwoman. ¿Sabes? Pero bueno, que no pasa nada. Que mientras se entienda. Es que no hay más subtítulos. Eso lo tenemos que conformar con esto.
Bruce. When this is
Claro,
over,
sí,
we're gonna
sí, lo
talk
sé, lo
later.
sé.
Let's just concentrate on surviving this.
Sí, ya lo sé. Pero vamos, que da igual.
Welcome! Finally.
So glad you could join us. It's got a head explosion setting too. So play along.
Isn't this nice? People never take the time to eat a meal together these days. And since you care about these folks, well, as much as you care about anyone, you'll be a good little guest. You'll play along, won't you, buddy? Old chum. Something wrong with your hearing? There's worse where that came from.
Vamos, que igualmente te digo que esos tropiezos de las malas traducciones ha pasado tanto un lado como el otro. No sé de qué nos sorprende, pero bueno. Si la cuestión es que al final lo importante es que se pueda entender la historia.
Oh, Bruce is cranky. Probably just forgot to eat breakfast. Let's get some food in you.
Y claro, va evolucionando las cosas, como dice Noel, a mejor.
Come on.
Go on. Put your lips on it.
I'm not hungry.
But we've got to get it into his stomach somehow. Don't want him to starve.
Honey, wait! There's your, thing. We don't want to kill him just yet, right?
I got so caught up by... Thanks for having my back, Puddin'.
You're so good to me.
Ahora.
Alfred!
He came as soon as he heard you and Tiffany would be here.
You assured me no one would get hurt.
No. I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones!
Steer clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
They look good, don't they? Want one? Wow! This thing is real silver, huh?
Sure, thanks. The one in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow! I just love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
That's a great
Creo
idea.
que no lo he hecho bien, pero bueno.
I'll have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? That might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along, like I taught you. Don't worry, dear.
Puddin', I think it's time.
No! I mean, not yet. We wanted to play with them a little longer, right?
Right.
A game, 3 rounds, 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession. Raise a hand, or lose it. That's right. Fingers up. Alfred's going to get this party started. Read it.
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know. Your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a tween. Your turn. Pretty simple rules.
I only ever lied to protect you.
Oh, please.
Did I say tell me your stupid sorry excuses? No! Finger down! And now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you. Not you, of course. Next!
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want. Made them think they meant more to me than they did.
We both know where you stand on that one.
I never meant to hurt you, John.
I don't care what you meant. And anyway, I'm much better off now. Finger down.
Not you, Puddin'. You do you, hun. I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
Bruce!
Next up, Tiffany.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Don't test us, lab rat.
Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two, Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a 0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now.
Read. Never have I ever killed a person in cold blood.
Oh.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down, Brucey. You murdered John Doe. And it was as cold-blooded as you can get.
John's not dead. I know he's in there somewhere.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Because, John, you could twist around with all your words, and he'd believe you. But not me!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars. Thieves. Murderers. And you think you're too good for me? I am so glad we're not friends.
Puddin', I'm done waiting. You got what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
Goodbye, Bruce.
Gotham is safe. Joker gave Gordon a map of the bombs. The GCPD will have defused them by now.
You think I'm gonna fall for that?
All Joker cared about was revenge, so he made a deal. The map in exchange for me.
Yeah, but I totally crippled the guy. No way they'll get to all the bombs in time. Probably.
Probably? You really did this?
We'll have another chance.
This is my life we're talking about. You chose him over me? How could you? You know I need that serum. I'm gonna kill you.
Babe!
You gotta... He defused the bomb! I'm gonna kill all of you! Alright, you clowns. Time to...
I'm sorry, baby. Can't we just kill and make up?
Let's start with the killing part. See how we go from there. That's a problem. Move!
Bruce, what should
Tell the GCPD where we are. I can't let these two escape.
You got it.
I should have killed you the moment I met you. think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Cute couple.
They'll be cuter with their brains bashed in.
Joker!
I'll kill him! I'll make sure Harley stays put. Call me when we can do something a little less lethal. This ain't over until I say it's over!
Uf, chaval, qué tensión.
You can't beat me, Bruce. You need me. I'm the villain of your dreams. The shadow within your shadow. The tumor lurking in your soul.
You're wrong, John. You're no one. Just another nameless lowlife that I've got to put down.
Why so shy, Lucy? Come on. Look her up. You should see your face.
¿Cómo?
John. John! It's erratic. Come on! Come on! Please! No.
You saved me. Why? You could have let me die.
Every life has value. Even yours.
Reciting from the old code again, Bruce. You cling to it like a security blanket, hoping if you just hold on, you'll never fall darkness. Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bat. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times, didn't we, Bruce? It wasn't all bad.
Yeah, sure. Some of it was fun.
Cabrón.
I hope you'll look at that scar and remember those good times.
Sí, la verdad que son de los mejores.
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, we're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you. If the wrong people found out who I am...
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my
Yo
good...
también la odio.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record? Anyone else you're concerned about?
What about Jem? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane. He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. A tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jem deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him. So, what else?
And Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime.
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Cicatrices que tiene, chaval. Cicatrices y heridas. Ah, ahora veo, un momento, Noel. Que ya estamos a punto de terminar. Claro, es que por eso lo he hecho.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I made it, thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one. It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder?
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Nothing justifies taking a life. Not even a need for revenge.
I was hoping because we both loved my dad, you'd be more flexible.
That's not how it works.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list, rather than us working together.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
¿Qué va?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So, take a back seat from the operations. Put your feet up for a while. Keep us stocked with cucumber sandwiches and tea.
And just stand idly by while your enemies rend you limb from limb? Do a little dusting while you bleed out on the Batcave floor? I don't think so. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Sí, pero ¿y si vuelve el Joker? ¿Y si vuelve Dos Caras? ¿Y si vuelve el Pingüino? ¿Y si vuelve...? No sé, tío. Lo siento, Bafre, pero tío, no puedo dejar esta responsabilidad. Y más con...
Alfred, wait. Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help.
¿Pero qué? ¿Si pulsa la Q? ¿Si pulsa la Q, chaval?
I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our...
Pero tío, si le he dado la Q, lo digo en serio, le he dado la Q. Por la cara, tío. Le he dado la Q, os lo aseguro, ¿eh? Porque estaba la Q y la E. Sí, sí, es que he renunciado a Batman, seguro. Por la cara, tío. Bueno, podemos... Bueno, ya está. Es que por la cara, tío. Ya no... A no ser que... Si tiro para menú principal, puedo repetir esta escena. Porque ha sido por la cara, ¿eh? Por la putísima cara. Le he dado a la Q, os lo aseguro, ¿eh? Era Q o E. Y le he dado la Q porque estaba a la izquierda, no hay más. Es que ha sido fantástico. Y por la cara, tío.
No, el guión
Mira.
bajo Stern. Dice. Seguro que están bien traducidas las opciones, o les ha cambiado el orden.
No lo sé. Voy a probar otra vez. ¿Puedo probar otra vez?
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade.
Eso ya lo sé, pero es que ya el mal está en Gotham, ¿sabes? Y dejarlo a sus anchas ahora, no sé, me parece... Porque Bruce Wayne no puede hacer nada, ¿eh? O sea, imaginaos el caos que ha hecho. Mira, ¿ves? Ah, vale, renuncia a Batman, pues... Vale. Es que le he dado mal. Vale, he sido yo entonces. A ver, Batman es quien atrae el mal, sí, pero es que... Pero sí, un enemigo que le dé reto. Bueno, el mal se cansa es un decir. Porque antes no existía Batman y existían otros males.
Se me fue el dedo.
¿Sabes? Existía la mafia, por ejemplo. O sea, el mal siempre va a existir. Y yo sé que, por ejemplo, tiene razón Alfred. Pero es que en estos momentos yo no considero que, por ejemplo, sea el momento indicado de dejar de ser. Ya lo sé. Ridley, exacto, sí. Exacto. No, fue un daño colateral por el Joker, no, por el pingüino. Claro, sí, sí. Pero imagínate con todo el plan que tenía el pingüino si yo no hubiera sido Batman. Que no podría hacer las cosas que he hecho, ¿sabes? Para pararle los pies. Porque el mal, yo considero que el mal siempre está ahí.
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer.
Y bueno, y además piénsalo también de esta forma. De esta forma, Alfred, incluso ahora, puede vivir en paz. Es mejor que esté lejos de mí, seguro, que esté cerca mía y atrayéndole más mal que bien. Que como dice Marvel. Claro, sí, 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 tiene toda razón, toda la razón. Pero es como siempre,
Manu
las
Manu Manu.
batallas.
Nos hace un raid de 2
¡Hombre,
viewers grande.
Manu! ¿Qué tal? Muchas gracias por la raid. Ya te voy a parar un momento. Pero bueno, hoy se viene. Estamos ya casi estamos ya en el final del Batman. Muchas gracias por la raid. A ver, evaluar decisiones. Continuar. A ver. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye.
Tú y el
Kind that says you're
37% de los jugadores le revelaron la mentira al Guasón.
Thunderbolt.
Amanda Wayne. Tú y el 35% de los jugadores le advirtieron que no te apruebe. ¿Cómo? Que no te pruebe otra vez. No lo entiendo. Pase. Y sí, pase. A ver. Jim Gordon.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it.
Pues nada, ya estamos terminando, tío. ¿Qué tal? Por cierto. A ver. Mira que lo tengo, ¿eh? Y se me pasó antes. Aquí en Arthur. Sí, seguías dándole, ¿no? Oye, es verdad. Hostia, mira. Eso es lo que me faltaba por poner. Me falta por poner aquí en lo que viene siendo en el overlay. El... Que se me ha olvidado poner. Lo de los clips. Ya lo pondré después, cuando termine. Y bueno, vamos a decir que nunca es tarde, ¿sabes? Que antes me hizo Ray esta chiquilla. Que se me olvidó hacerle exclamación so. Que nunca es tarde. A ver. El 28% solicitaron que reincorporara a Gordon. A ver. Catwoman.
I weighed my
Tú y el 2% de los jugadores limpiando los antecedentes penales de Selina. El 2%. Madre mía.
I won't let you down.
Tiffany Fox. Tú y el 80% de los jugadores llevaron a Tiffany bajo tu protección. No, no, que la carcelaron, no, que la han limpiado el expediente. O sea, ya no tiene... No tiene mancha en el expediente. Venga, tío, que descanse, mano, y muchas gracias, tío. Que se agradece mucho la ayuda. Y el apoyo. Iman Avestar. Tú y el 27% de los jugadores hicieron que Whale acepte que le darían un trabajo. Alfred. Tú y el 58% de los jugadores dejaron que Alfred, en vez de abandonar la... Vamos, que deje que se fuera. Pues mira, no es tanto, ¿eh? Tú y el 31% de los jugadores coincidieron que en que los dos pasaron buenos momentos juntos. Mira, aquí. Hiciste un trato con el Guasón. Gordo te traicionó. Vale. Decidiste el destino de otras personas con Weller. Renunciaste a la capucha para que Alfred se pudiera quedar. Tú y el 58% de los jugadores eligieron no renunciar nunca a ser Batman. Los jugadores eligieron el 36%. Dijeron que renunciaron a ser Batman y los jugadores se negaron a escuchar las últimas palabras de Alfred. Joder, tío. Hay que ser cazurro, ¿eh? Pero bueno, ahí están las opciones. ¿A qué Joker derrotaste? Tú y el 44% de los jugadores derrotaste al Joker villano. O sea, mucha gente probaron al otro, al justiciero. Bueno, aquí tienen el agua, ¿eh? Mira. Cumplido. Agüita, agüita, que está muy rica.
Let's get you ready.
¿Eh? ¿Hemos terminado? ¿No? ¿O hay algo más? No, pues ya está. ¿Hemos terminado? Bueno, pues vamos a ver a quién le podemos hacer una raid. Ha sido 3 horas y 40. Bueno, está bien. A ver, ¿quién tenemos ahora conectado?
No el _Stern. Dice.
Pues ya estaría.
Pues ya estaría.
Pues sí. A ver, tengo a Monster Hunter Risen, a Light Strange, y al DVD. ¿Cuál os gustaría ir? Como, bueno, ahora que están los créditos, ¿vale? Muchas gracias a todos los hosts. Muchas gracias, Moca, por acompañarnos el día de hoy. Y bueno, vosotros me decís, los tres tienen la misma cantidad. Está Ley Strange, el nuevo, el de True Color. ¿El Monster Hunter Rise o el DVD? Yo elegiría el Light Strange porque hace tiempo que no le hago una raid. Así que bueno, vamos a hacérselo a Alessa, ¿vale? Aquí sí se ve. Es que eso lo tengo que poner, ¿vale? Es que se me ha olvidado ponerlo en el otro. Así que bueno, espero que os haya gustado. Ya elegiré qué juego va a ser el siguiente. Y bueno, mañana nos vemos, ¿vale? Muchas gracias a todos y hasta mañana. Chaito.